Hi, my name is Mayella and today I will be presenting the topic working from home. Let's go over to the history of work from home, or what we call before home-based works. So work was remote for a long time. Skilled workers like leather works, blacksmiths, potters, and carpenters, it was done first in the backyard of our houses. In the early 1970s, technology was developed that linked satellite offices to downtown using telephone lines as network bridge. And in 1979, 5 IBM employees were allowed to work from home as an experiment. So this is when we started working from home. And by 1983, the experiment was expanded to 2,000 people. Probably at this time, 1983, work from home really works. And in 2000s, remote work became facilitated by technology, such as collaborative softwares, such as let's say video telephony, internet access, cloud computing, conference calling, and voice over IP. And also in the 20s, the mobile telecommunication technology have developed, such as gadgets with Wi-Fi equipped laptops or tablets, computers, smartphones, um, desktop computers, and also using software such as Zoom, Cisco WebEx, Google Maps, Slack, and WhatsApp. Okay, advantages of working from home. I know there's many advantages of working from home, but these are the few that I'd like to share. So first is save time without a commute. That means forget crowds and traffic. Who love traffic? And next, more flexible schedule or schedule flexibility. That means this can be great if you prefer odd hours, or if you want to do chunks of work at different time of the day or night to make room for other important items like picking up kids from school, going to gym, or doing your house chores. So you can um, choose between time of the day when you want to do the work from your work in personal works. Okay, next is more time with loved ones. Yes, that means you get to have lots of time with your loved ones, especially when you have kids. Next is custom environment. It will give you opportunity for to customize your own space. You can choose the exact environment that fosters personal productivity. Your desk, chair, noise level of your headsets, view, and even your location are all adaptable, so you can create an environment that works with your life. You have freedom to relocate, most especially. Next is cozy clothes. That means you can save extra money on office attire. No need to buy. Next is higher productivity. I believe because there are few distractions, since you're fed up the time getting to and from work, you have more time to work each day because you're only at home. You control your time. Next is increase mobility. Since you aren't tied up to a physical office, you may choose to relocate to be closer to loved ones, live in an area with a lower cost of living, or make a home in your dream location. So you can move anywhere. Next is Reduce outside spending. This is so true because when you work from home, you can save money by eliminating the need to, example, buy lunch or coffee, purchase office attire, pay for commuting. What else? Yeah, um, going out for lunch or dinner before going home. Uh, Something like that. Okay. Next is increased job satisfaction. Remote work perks like increased autonomy and scheduling flexibility yield higher job satisfaction for remote workers. Not only you can meet the demands of their works, but you can also make time for your personal life. And last but not the least, less likely to spread sickness. This is so true because employees who work from home are less likely to get sick or spread sickness to others due to the to reduce in-person interactions. Remote works can also lead to fewer sick days since some ailments allow you to be on your computer or even if you can't make it into the office. So, yeah. Okay. And last is better work-life balance. Working from home can help employees improve their work-life balance. Example, like staff that would have to commute will now be able to use that time for themselves, giving the basis for better life work balance. Some also staffs are also able to fit into household chores around their working days or giving them more time in the evening or loading unloading dishwashers. Mostly you you can make your time flexible in short, like you can balance your you can set time when to work and when to do the household chores. Okay. Okay. Disadvantages of working from home. First is lack of motivation. So somehow, when the time goes by, there will be phases that we will experience this. We will we will lose our motivation to work, like working at an office with a fellow employees with a common goal and purpose, or having a pep talk with a senior or colleague that can be a great source of external motivation, whereas working from home, we know that sometimes uh, this will lack that kind of environment. However, we can still get motivation from our family. Some can, but I probably this will be a phase that uh, working from home person have to face, or one of the challenges of working from home. Okay, next is the initial expense of setting up your business at home. So, yes, initial cost of training and providing suitable equipment such as laptop, mobile phones, and other IT equipments. We all need this when we started working from home. You will also have to consider adaptations to meet health and safety standards at our own space at our home. So initially, we have to spend some amounts to invest on equipments that we need. Okay. Next is home distractions. Although working from home removes the distractions that may occur in the office, if a worker doesn't have a suitable, quite dedicated working space at home, they may get easily distracted by household noises or their kids, any members of the households, or another distractions is the neighbor who's doing carpentry, or the road noise, something like that. Okay, next is isolation or loneliness. Um, Individuals working from home may feel disconnected from their colleagues and organization as a whole that an office environment naturally allows. So when we are in the office, we get to mingle to our colleagues when we feel that we feel sad or lonely or isolated. But in our own home, especially when we are alone, we cannot get this. That's why sometimes some individuals, they get a puppy or a pet to keep them a company. However, that's also a distraction. Anyways, next is negative impact on mental health. The switch to working from home uh, may have a negative impact on one's mental health if they are unable to find a routine that works for them. Struggling to separate from work and home life, or feeling isolated. This is one. This would be uh, uh, a big impact on our mental health. Okay. Next is difficulty monitoring performance. There could be difficulty managing home workers and monitoring their performance. Mm, You could look at setting goals and targets with workers that are easily measured, so that if their targets aren't being met, you can identify and remedy any performances issue at an early stage. So sometimes this becomes a problem to the business owners or the managers, how they can monitor performance of their employees. Next is risk to productivity. It is claimed that working remote attracts increased productivity, but with all the tempting distractions like um, having your loved ones, spending time with them, sometimes you cannot track time when you're with your family. Midday naps, um, what else? Cliffhangers, and sometimes household chores also. Anything that would distract you. So it makes difficult to concentrate and be interested in work for a long. Furthermore, working remotely can make one feel isolated and not motivated enough to work productively. Okay, so next is risk of overworking. So telecommuting also comes with the risk of working longer than you should, because sometimes you cannot track time when you're on your computer. This can definitely lead to a burnout and increase work-related stress. This happened to me when I first um, worked as a virtual assistant. So I kept on getting clients so that I could have more money. However, at the end of the day, I was overworking, I was stressed, and mental health was not good. So in the end, I I left that job and move on with my life for the better. Okay. And next is family distraction. As I think I've already mentioned it before. Um, in as an advantage, family is good. They can be a motivation for us. It's an advantage. However, family can also be a distraction. Many remote workers, especially women, are distracted by their children when when they work remotely, because who could not think about those cute kids, right? Yeah. If you have a family, it is important to let them know that when you are working and there you are therefore unavailable. Having a fully equipped office and a separate room in the house is very vital. And yeah, we can note also that your home office is not necessarily suitable place for small children or pets to play. So we have to make boundaries to our family that once we are working, they cannot disturb us. Jobs that are applicable for work from home setup. So as you can see here in my slides, I have few from IT to management to business operations and sales and retail. So few of here are we are already familiar with, like customer service, HR specialists, product managers, and Medicare sales specialists. This we are all familiar from this. So working from home might not be suited for everyone's personality or ability. Some employees might prefer the routine and structure that working in an office environment provides them. Some staff may also prefer personal interaction with colleagues and also find face-to-face guidance with their managers may be extremely beneficial in helping them complete tasks and achieve their goals. So, not everyone prefers work from home, but these are the jobs that we can check if one day we wanted to have a career that is a work from home setup. Okay. Okay. To wrap up my presentation, whether you work from home or office, the most important thing is your focus and mindset. But it is also important to choose workplace based on the type of work and goals that we have. A good working environment and good people in the network is important for our professional growth. But if you think that you can do it online or at home, then do it. If you think you can do it at the office, then you can also do it. Working from home is not for everyone, but it's up to you. As in today's generation and with the innovation of new technologies, we are very lucky to have a lots of option. Personally, I experienced working in both office setup and home setup, but I found that when I work at the office, I was more productive. And I also found that when I am focused and motivated, then I don't care where I am working. I just work, no matter if it's in the office, the garden, home, car park, any places my feet will bring me. As long as I am focused and motivated to my work, I can do it. So I Okay, that would be all. Thank you so much for viewing and for listening to my presentation. Actually, this activity has been very challenging for me, but I just thank God that I pull it off. Um, I hope I could improve more on the next activities that our professor will give. Thank you and have a great day.